Hello! Put this music lower so that you can hear me. Welcome to my channel. My name is Miriam Cunha, and I'm always happy to share with you my findings, my studies, my evolution path, my mysteries, and more. So I hope you're doing well during this transition of our planet, enjoying the journey because it's a very unique journey. Many beings of this galaxy would love to be here at this time to experience the things we are experiencing, although they seem a little bit chaotic sometimes. But it's part of the ride because when you go to how do you call that in English? An amusement park, and you take a ride on the roller coaster. It's not smooth, right? But you have fun because the adrenaline takes over your body and you go and laugh. And when you laugh, you release all the tension. So it's a similar ride we're going through right now, and I hope you're enjoying it. My purpose of this video here, it's to talk about Canada Day and Canada for the year that has started, because every birthday of ours or of a country, it's a day that starts a new year on the Mayan calendar with a new purpose, a new challenge, a new service, a new way of manifesting our physical reality, a new way of commanding the energy, a new way of finding balance through the process, a new way of channeling things, a new way of being in the integrity of the path, the journey, a new way of activating the energy, a new way of manifesting the learning, a new way of letting go of the attachments, a new way of oh, sound card's not responding. uh I wonder if it's still recording. Hmm, I think it is. It's just the music that stopped for some reason. There's always something, you know. It's not live, but okay, whatever. Let's continue. So, a new way of receiving collaboration from our spiritual guides that we all have. A new way of going through the Stargate at the end of the year of the birthday year, right? I'm not talking about a year that starts January 1st. I'm not talking about the Gregorian calendar. I'm talking about the year that starts at every birthday. And in this case, it's Canada's birthday we're going to talk about. So, Canada has been this country, if you like to call it that, for so many years, and this was another birthday on July 1st of 2021 of the Gregorian calendar. Canada has had another birthday. Today it's July 4th, but I'm gonna do a reading of the wave of learning we as Canadian citizens or Canadian residents or Canadian visitors are going to be going through as a collective here on this place called Canada, up in the North Hemisphere, if the poles haven't shifted yet. But that is another subject. Anyway, let's take a look. This was the picture you can see there. It's the main galactic signature of Canada for this year, meaning that is the main energy of learning that Canada it's gonna go through all this year until next July 1st in 2022. So this is the cosmic, I'm sorry, it's the self-existing storm guided by the blue eagle. And it's under number 4, which is the self-existing frequency number, which shapes the physical reality. And all of this means, now before I say what it means, I'm gonna read out loud the galactic signature mantra, as I like to call it. And it is, I define, in order to catalyze measuring energy, I seal the matrix of self-generation with the self-existing tone of form. I am guided by the power of vision. So this mantra is a mantra that has a combination of keywords of the main archetype that will represent Canada for this year, with the guiding archetype, which is the little one, the blue eagle, plus the frequency of the number 4 for the Mayans. So this is what this galactic signature mantra means. It's a combination of the words of those two symbols or archetypes plus the frequency of the number 4. And that is what will guide Canada for an entire year. All right, so let's go through what the wave represents, because let me show you first. This is the representation of the Tzolk'in Mayan calendar. As I've mentioned before, the Mayans had different calendars. This one is the spiritual energy learning journey calendar, where we can get a lot of information about the creation and the journey of all there is in this galaxy we live in. I'm talking about galaxy wise. And here is a combination of the 20 archetypes or symbols with 13 number frequencies. And every day of the year of 365 days is one of those combinations. Although there are 260 combinations only, they keep repeating and in a loop. So that being said, the Canada birthday for this year, it's on this highlighted point here where you can see at the left the blue storm and the number 4 here, and this belongs to a wave of 13 days, which I'm going to show you here. And this is the wave of learning Canada started to go through as of July 1st, 2021. So we have a purpose of learning. This is the first spot here on the wave that I'm putting my mouse here around them. This is the purpose of Canada and us who inhabit this organization. The purpose is to have courage. And that's very, very interesting. So Canada has as a main learning to attract opportunities that will test our courage. So we will go through all kinds of situations that will test how courageous we are. And it's gonna, when we talk about testing courage, it means testing that we're not in fear. The opposite of courage is fear. So it's fear versus courage. We are to attract opportunities, to become warriors with courage to face challenges. We are becoming the warriors of our spiritual path. So as warriors, as this path here is Canada as a warrior, there is a challenge, and the challenge to overcome is this second spot here. The challenge for Canada will be to evolve and move. And this movement, it's a movement of evolution, it's a deep movement of change, purifying emotions. So, purifying the emotions from a long time ago, which is already happening because things are showing up from the past that are very hurtful. People have to face them because it is Canada's and Canadians' challenge this year to face this challenge of purifying old or hurtful emotions in order to move forward and evolve. Because remember that while we are in denial of things, meaning not acknowledging that certain things happened that hurt us, when we shoved this hurt feelings and pain under the carpet, we're not resolving them. We have to lift the carpet to clean underneath, and then we will really resolve these issues and purify our emotions and move on. And that is the challenge for Canada this year. Then we move into number 3, which is how Canada and Canadians will serve others, how we will serve each other as Canadians, and how Canada will serve other countries. The service of this learning for this year in Canada. It's about how to communicate from the spirit and reflect this communication, this connection with the spirit to the world, or from ourselves to ourselves, Canadian to Canadians, Canadians to the world. This is our service, is to reflect as a mirror, like people will look at each other and see themselves into others. Other countries will look into Canada and see themselves into the Canadian mirror, because Canada is teaching something, a connection with the spirit. All right, and then number 4, which that's the main energy of Canada for the year, is shaping the physical reality in a way that is going to self-generate its own energy. And this I interpret it as becoming independent and becoming self-sufficient, self-generating energy from Canada to Canada, guided by the inner vision, meaning that people with very deep visions of how to do that will be guiding our country to self-generate its own energy. And we do have the conditions for that. So all it takes is the vision to move forward into accomplishing that, right? So we have plenty of water and wind and oil, all these kinds of things needed to self-generate energy in the physical form. So I'm talking about the physical form, and also applies to the physical body, right? So Canadians will be turning themselves into self-sufficient communities, trying to find this energy to manifest the physical reality from within the communities, from within ourselves, from within the country. And this is the main learning, the main journey of our country and us as Canadians this year. Then we move into number 5. Number 5 is what Canada has in full command of during this journey. Canada is in full command of using art and creativity and beauty to enlighten itself. So this is a a full command of enlightenment. And I think that is what we're going to mirror to the world. It's enlightenment, a collective enlightenment guided by creativity, beauty, and art. Number 6, that's how our country and us in this country will find balance through the process, because the process has bumps, ups and downs. And during the downs, we need to recover ourselves and balance ourselves again. Therefore, we need a way of balancing. The way of balancing this year will be with the red dragon here, the red dragon. The red dragon brings us the power of the mother, the birth, giving birth, the nourishment of the mother, the first step to start something. Therefore, to balance ourselves as a country, as a collective, as a Canadian, we need to become a mother of ourselves and nourish ourselves and take the first step to start something new. And number 7 is what Canada will have the ability of channel this year, channeling from the universe. We will be channeling as a collective the wisdom of the presence of being here and now, not focusing on the past or on the future, but here and now, and communicating that, communicating with each other, communicating what we're receiving to each other, communicating wisdom to each other, and as a country, communicating this wisdom to the world. Number 8, that is the point of integrity of the journey of the country for this year. For this year, Canada will journey into the integrity of accomplishing things, organizing things, healing things, and generating abundance, dreaming big, abundance. It's the integrity. So no scarcity, because we're gonna be focusing into self-generating our own manifestation of the physical reality and in the integrity of abundance. So this is all part of the main objective of the country for the year, which is to be courageous, to face the challenge and not have fear. Okay, so number 9 of this journey of the country here is the yellow seed guided by the yellow sun, and is the activation of the process. The activation of the process of this learning starts happening more as we approach the next birthday of the country, so it will be more like May, June next year. We will be activating this learning through the enlightenment of where to plant our seeds and let them flourish for the future. So we're activating all this learning by letting the seeds we're planting flourish through the light, with the light. And then it's how we're manifesting this journey of learning as a country, as Canada will be manifesting that by the end of the journey through exploring new ideas, exploring the new, exploring new science, exploring new art, exploring new politics, exploring the new in collaboration with the beings from other dimensions, manifesting the Kundalini. The serpent is the instinct of survival, but is also the sexual energy, and the Kundalini, this powerful energy we all have to manifest realities, which is our sexual energy. Sex is not only the intercourse and pleasure. Sex is the energy that moves and creates everything on this universe. And this is represented by the serpent, in this case for the country of Canada, a manifestation of the exploration of the new through a self evolution with this energy of creation of the universe, creation of the country in this case, and understanding that our instincts are to be respected for our survival. 11 is how we detach from the year. So this is happening more towards July next year. We need to detach every year from the past year. So how we're going to do that? It's through the World Bridger. The World Bridger represents death. And that, in this case here, it's a radical transformation. So Canada, it's going to radically transform by July next year. Radically. And this is like radical from night to day kind of change. And that is how we're going to just cut the past and let go and move on to the new earth. Then we have 12 here. And 12 is how the spiritual guidance of the country comes and helps us. Comes and helps us, showing us the way of how to self-generate our own energy and how to heal ourselves and how to organize ourselves. So we're having a lot of guidance from the spiritual realm to organize things that got upside down during this process with the pandemic. We're going to be healing and organizing and self-generating our energy because our spiritual guidance will show us the way. So a lot of faith into this guidance for Canada this year. And 13 is the transcendence of this year. Happens on July 1st next year. And that is transcending this whole journey by becoming free, using our freedom and our free will and our intelligence to create beauty. This is a very, very beautiful journey for our country this year, with some ups and downs like everything, but the main objective is to learn to have courage and not hide under the carpets in fear of what's coming or in denial of what happened before. So it's uncovering and healing from the process of the purification of old emotions, moving on, evolving with this courage and being a mirror to other countries. It's gonna be focusing on self-generating things in communities in the country. It's all about self-generating here instead of expecting from outside. And it's a beautiful journey. So I hope you enjoy the journey. Have fun. It's very important on all the journeys to take it lightly and have fun with the process, because if we take it too serious at any point, we get stuck into that one piece of the movement and keep looping that piece of thing until we understand that everything is moving smoothly if we just relax and go with the flow. And that is my advice for you. Go with the flow, enjoy the process, focus on the courage to move on and self-generate your own energy and to radically transform this year together with our country as a collective, because we're here to let go of lots of things by radically transforming with a very nice prize at the end, which is the Stargate of beauty, elegance, and art, guided by freedom. All right, beautiful souls, thank you for tuning in again. my channel has been undergoing some changes. I haven't been doing lives. I prefer now to record because that will give me more space to record more videos, not only on Sundays. I haven't done that yet because I'm taking a big course on web development and software development, and I have been studying a lot and also working on other things. But keep tuning in and sharing, clicking like, helping this channel move on from the algorithms of YouTube. All right, so I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.